Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've arrived at Carlton Marshes and we're here to do a 6.5 mile circular walk, which is in Carlton Colville, Lowestoft, Suffolk. Hope you enjoy. So we're now left the car park and in front is the visitors centre. So we're going to walk in front of the visitors centre here. I'll just give you a quick look. There's the play park over there. The sun is out, but it's a very, very cold morning. Just a quick look out from the visitors centre here, over the marshes. That's the cafe that way in that direction, if you fancy a hot drink or a meal. Ice is melting off the roof. Okay, we're walking past in front of the visitor centre and you can see the picnic benches in the path heading out left there towards the railway line. That's where we want to go. Okay, this is the marker we're following, the blue one to start with. Marsh Lane Trail. On towards that railway line and we'll veer right. Out walking today, you have me, Chay, and as you can see, there's my brother Lee.
Hello.
And there's Nutty Nanny, my mum. Just follow the path to the right here. The railway line is on your left now. Plenty of dog walkers and families out walking this morning. We're now going to come off the gravel path and go onto the wooden boardwalk, and we're going to have to be very careful this morning because I'm presuming this is going to be very, very slippery. I'll just slow down the pace a bit here, I think, and be sensible. The waters here are still flowing though. I'll just give you a quick look. Oh, you can see the water is frozen now. Oh, it looks very pretty. Okay, so we're now coming off the wooden boardwalk. Come to a T-Junction and we're taking a left here. As you can see, we're following Marsh Lane's trail. Yes, and as Nanny was then pointing out, there are plenty of seats around this trail, so if you wish to have a rest. And obviously you've got some little bird hives, some lookout points you can visit also. Okay, so this is sort of a junction. We'll come back and we will go this way and follow another trail, but first we're following the blue trail still, as you can see, straight up. So you want to head towards the gate, and the gate here is the boundary to the nature reserve. So at the gate here, what we'll do is we'll take a left and we'll follow a little circular walk, and then we'll come back on ourselves. Well, let me just wait to get to the gate and I'll show you. We'll come back from that direction, from the marshes. So left here then to start with. Remember, following the blue signs. Marsh Lane trails. Okay, we're still walking towards the road and we're walking on Sprat's Water Lane. Up ahead we have the old railway line crossing. Give you a quick glimpse down both ways of the track. Okay, so we'll carry on walking until we get to the road at the bottom. As you can see in front, we're now coming towards the end of Spratt's Water Lane and we're joining up to Marsh Lane. As you can see over the other side of the bins there, we're still following the blue trail, even Marsh Lane trail. And of course, we're now coming into Rookie Park Golf Club. To the left is the car park, and to our right is the driving range. So we carry on down Marsh Lane. So we're still walking on Marsh Lane, and soon we'll come across a railway crossing, and we'll have to go over to the other side of that, and then we'll leave Marsh Lane and we'll head out onto dirt track to the marshes. As I mentioned earlier, the railway crossing, number 2. Beautiful blue skies this morning. And thank you. As you can see, we're now on the dirt track. Follow your sign still. Okay, we come to a T-Junction, and this is where you want to be taking a right. Just show you the signs again. Still following them signs. It's a very misty, murky morning over in that direction. Started to lift slowly. Still following the blue signs. Okay, so here's the gate on the left where we came out of, and we turned left and went round in a little circular. So we're going back through the gate and back onto Carlton Marshes. So coming up ahead, we'll be taking a left where you can see Nutty Nanny walking. Ooh, look, there's a couple of swans in the frozen water down there. That's a bit fresh down there for them. Okay, let's carry on with the journey. So we now come off the blue trail and head left out towards the River Waveney. Okay, so on this track leading towards the River Waveney, you'll find quite a few seats along the way, and there's an old little bird hive, a little viewing point here. But last time I come, it was a little bit run down and it was closed. It wasn't open to the public. I'm presuming that's probably still the same, but we'll take a look just to make sure. Well, it's definitely open. We'll take a look inside. Give you a view out of one of the windows. Very nice. So you can come and sit and have a rest here if you wish. If not, there's plenty of benches further on. Okay, we'll carry on. As I say, it's just a case of following this track all the way up to the River Waveney. Standing on one of the seating areas here, looking out over the marshes. I'll just show you. There's also another one of these further up on the left before you get to the River Waveney. So plenty of opportunities to stop. Okay, there's the other seating area we've just passed. So we haven't got too much further to go till we get to the River Waveney. Then we have to walk up a little bank, walk along the River Waveney, and then we take a right, heading back towards the visitor centre. But we don't return to the visitor centre, we turn off sort of halfway before we get back. Okay, we've just come to the end here now. So we're nearly at the River Waveney, finally. As I said, we've got some steps or slope to go up here. And once we're up here, this is where we take our right. We don't have to walk too far down before we have another right turn. Well, unfortunately you can't see much of the River Waveney, but that is the River Waveney in front. I can't hear a boat on there this morning, that's for sure. It's very muddy up here. It's started to defrost up the top on the bank here. Very slippery. There's a lovely shot of the River Waveney there. I'll just pan round for you, because we have our turn up ahead here. I'll just show you the signs so you know where you're going. Footpath sign there. Oulton Broad 2 miles. If you were to walk along the river to Beccles, that's 7 miles, that is. But obviously we're not, we're off to Oulton Broad. So through your gate and follow the banked path. Now you want to take a turning about halfway down this path. This is the hardest bit to get right on this walk. So I'll film all that when we get there anyway, so you know exactly where you're going. What a beautiful, quiet morning. Okay, we're now coming up to that turn, about halfway down, heading back towards the visitor centre. So I'll keep filming this whole bit for you, so you can't go wrong. Basically on the left there, if you can see it, see the tree in the middle of your screen. There's someone there walking up there with the dog. That's the path we need. It just curves around here. Morning. Okay, so you're turning off this trail now and we're going left. So back that way is the River Waveney. And you want to be taking the next right.
We're continuing along this left-hand trail, which takes us all the way to Oulton Broad, that is. Here's the start of the sea defence wall here, river defence wall on the left-hand side. You want to follow this now all the way to Oulton Broad. There is a track across to the right that takes you back towards the visitor centre, but as I said, we're following this one straight ahead to Oulton.
Okay, the path now veers off left, but you just keep following the path. Obviously, there's the visitor centre over there in the distance. Okay, so we want to carry on straight here. You don't take your right turn. Still a few icy spots left this morning. As we turn this corner here, in the distance, you can see Oulton Broad. We want to carry on straight forward here, but if you want to turn right and get some refreshments, that's Ivy House up that way. But on our walk back from Oulton Broad, we'll come past that. Okay, the footpath to Oulton Broad goes through, well, as you can see on the sign here, it goes through Broadlands Park and Marina. So you have the campsite, a holiday park on your right, and the marina here on your left. Carry along the water's edge here, and soon we'll be coming up to Everitt Park. So across the water there is Everitt Park, where we're now going for a walk round. So you come to the end of your footpath here, you can either take your left and walk round to Everitt Park, or you can carry on and take your right here and then walk round to the left to Everitt Park. Just as long as you take your left at some point and walk round by the water's edge, you're on the right track. As you can see up ahead, we've got our path, and this is where we're taking the left into Everitt Park. And obviously for the park, we've got the parking here on the right. As you can see over there, the fire brigade are having some ice training in the water. Beautiful looking out across the Broad here. Okay, so you want to head over the Red Bridge. Down in that direction, the building you can see in front That's the museum in the park. Having to be very careful, it's very icy and slippery. All frozen over today. So if you just walk around the outside of the path all the way. Okay, just a quick look out over Oulton Broad here. Walk straight through the gates ahead. Okay, we have the Wherry Hotel over there and the bridge, and we have Bridge Road in front of us, and this is where we need to be taking a right. Okay, so we're now coming to the end of Bridge Road, and you want to carry on straight and head towards the bridge. But just before the bridge we'll be taking a right. I'll give you some more information on that when we get a bit closer. Okay, so in front is the turn we need, the right turn, Marsh Road. Just before you get to the bridge, you want to be veering off right on Marsh Road. Okay, right in front of us now, we've got Oulton Broad Safe Railway Station. In the front here, you've got Broadlands Park and Marina again. Well, you can't walk through there, so you have to go through down the footpath beside. Still on Marsh Road. Side of someone's gable end of their house. Blends in the surrounding area. So the footpath in front we're going to be taking is through Broadlands Park. There's the footpath sign. So Marsh Road goes round to the right. You want to go straight on, and this cuts straight through the middle of the park. Public right of way. So we'll be on this little muddy dirt track all the way back to Carlton Marshes. And as I said earlier, we'll be passing Ivy House. Okay, you want to go straight through the gate in front and head over to the footpath directly opposite. Right. But this road is Ivy Lane, which obviously leads to Ivy House. If you fancy refreshments, you can stop there also. We want this footpath here. Okay, you want to go through the gate in front. Heading back to Carlton Marshes. And the T-Junction, take your right. Keeping to the left here, if you like today's circular walk. Please like and subscribe to the channel, be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Not too much further to go now. The sun is very bright today. Okay, so we're nearly back at the visitor centre. There you go, just follow the signs. Okay, as you can see, we're now arrived at the visitor centre and the car park. So it's time to wrap up this video. So thank you for watching. So goodbye from me, and goodbye from Lee, and goodbye from Nutty Nanny. Catch you next time. If anyone wishes to see the map of Carlton Marshes here you have it.